Hey guys, our decline here, average picker. So we've got another 3 a.m. pick going on. I don't know what is with me doing pickings at 3 a.m. We're going to try to do this challenge lock. This one is by FastCharlie. It's called Wave Goodbye. And he actually, I spotted this one. He did a thing on a video. He showed his key and I was like, oh, I like that wavy key. And that's it. And it's really a cool thing to do. You take those off, you take the little lumps off, I guess, or the protrusions between the cuts, and you end up with this cool little wave thing. And this is, I've done this before on one or two keys, or at least similar to this. And it kind of helps, it hides the bitting in kind of a semi-natural way. You can do it in various ways. It's a neat little thing. But we're going to pick this one a little bit different, and I'll tell you why. So this is based on an Ilko, and that's actually a pretty tricky keyway on this. And FastCharlie actually sent me one that was 0 bitted out. And I've picked some other ones of these before, and I've always had issues working in that keyway. It's doable. I've done it with the Tron. It's doable with the Tron, but it's a really hard angle to push up in there with. And I've always wanted something like a full dent to get into these. Now I've got a full dent from the from Sparrows, but it's 25 thousandths, and like the Tron, it's just got issues getting in there and making that final little turn. And I've got one that's modeled after the full dent in 20 thousandths, but 20 thousandths is still a little big. And I remembered the worm rake, and so I did some test picks using this worm rake on a challenge lock I had made, and it seemed to work pretty well. In fact, I think, did I use it on one of the other ones? Can't remember, but yeah. So we're gonna single pin pick with a worm rake. This one's in 15 thousandths, and it's not quite, it's not quite a full dent. If we pull out the full dent here real quick, I don't want to make this video too long, but it's a more subtle hump in there. But yeah, if this works, I might just go make me one. But yeah, that roundedness coming off of it, and the fact that it's in 15 thousandths really makes it pretty nice. It just, that rounded tip just gets right in there. Of course, the trade-off is you don't have a whole lot of lifting height with it, but these Ilkos don't really need a whole lot of lift. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, kind of jammed up in there somehow. Oh, there we go. Oh, I don't know why it keeps getting jammed. It's almost like the front of that rake is getting hung up on something. It's possible that when I tilt it, it's jamming up in there and grabbing a serration, maybe. Not have this problem on my other one, but I'm just taking it in there and I'm just rocking it back and forth, or kind of up and down on the pins. So say I really don't know if this is going to work. It should promise on the other one. Let's see, we've got to be close. I'm looking for some feedback. Oh, that was a good little pop. Oh, I thought that was it. I thought we were in. Come on, lock. Give up. It's just hanging on. There's something I keep missing. There we go. There it is. Okay, I think there's probably some kind of T-pin element going on in there. Let's get this stuff out of the way. Let's tilt the camera down a little bit. Oh yeah, a little hickey, but nice and smooth overall. Let's see. Oh, don't tell me I don't have a screwdriver on me. There we go. That's not a screwdriver, that is a screw.
Sorry about that. Oh gosh, this one is just a tad too big, but it's going to grab it all right. Yeah, I need to... Guys, I'm an idiot. Sitting right there. Sitting right there. Come on. The ring is not wanting to come off. Really? Why are you not coming off? I think we're gonna speed up this part of the video, right? Come on, what the hell?
Well, he did not want to let go. Did he say use a shim? No, he did not. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, a little T-pin element, a little serration guy, another little serration guy. Yeah, just what we'd expect. Anything going on upstairs? Nope. Just gonna get these out here as kind of as quick as I can, and oh, very cool pins. we got all kind of copper springs up there. Okay, let's do a camera flip and take a look at these guys. Okay, so I just want to give you a good look at that keyway on this Ilko here. And so what I do is I pick from this little ledge. Oh, sorry about that. I'm having all sorts of camera stand issues lately. Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm picking from that ledge right there. But having to come in and get up into this portion where the pins are is pretty tricky. Now, like I said, it is doable, but that is a tight space. So, yeah. And I was just finding myself wanting something like a full dent, but much thinner. And this was about the only thing I had in my pick kit that I thought might work, and it did. So there's a little tip for you. If you're having trouble, try using a worm rake as a single pin pick. But let's take a look at these pins. So downstairs there's not, I mean, it's really nice work, but there's nothing too crazy going on. Oh, I like that little tip on that though. That's a cool little top. Very nicely cut. But this is kind of what we'd expect, you know, just you get those little serrations on there just in case you're going to get an overset potentially. It's always nice to have something there that can do some grabbing, and that's what we pretty much see across these key pins here. So I keep putting my shadow in the and then upstairs, check this guy out, the number 5 driver. Man, that is a wicked pin, Charlie. Number 4, very nice. I was not sure, I could feel him. I was getting some really strong feedback off of that guy, but I couldn't really figure out what I was dealing with. It felt like a spool, but a little bit more dead, if that makes any sense. It had a more deadened feel than most spools do. And that's our final guy, I think. That, I think, is the pin that we finished on. And there's our number 1. And that's very cool. I really like these pins where you've got, you know, it kind of tapers in and then it comes back out almost to its original width of the pin and then goes back in again. Those are really nice for kind of forcing the core back a little bit and then hopefully dropping something in that's a little more tapered down, like say number 2. So yeah, God, there goes the camera again. There we go, guys. So that is FastCharlie's Wave Goodbye. All right, man. FastCharlie, thank you for sending this to me, and thanks for pinning it up, and we'll get that out there. I love that key. That is just a really fun way to do a key, and you just kind of completely lose track of what's going on with it. Yeah. All right, guys. You have a good one.